Good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's first showcase, Behind the Counter Beneath the Smile. My name is Alice, and I am one of the co-directors.
My name is Keira, and I am also a co-director.
And I am Elijah, the author of this play. Now, before we begin, we would like to share a few words about this production. I personally just want to begin by saying that I am extremely grateful for the amazing opportunity I have been given by Ms. Thompson and all the support I have been received from my friends, family, and the directors. I never thought that something I created would be performed at this level, so I'm eternally grateful. To my phenomenal actors, I thank you all for your patience, your dedication to the show, and I am proud of all the great work you have done and will continue to do. Keep up that spark within you and never be afraid to chase after your dreams. Now I give the floor to one of the co-directors of this play.
So, this was my first time being a director, and I'm so grateful that I got this opportunity. Seeing the show come to life through our collective efforts of both actors and us directors and playwrights has been a wonderful experience. We always had time for fun and giggles, and over time we got to where we are now. Our actors grew more and more with every rehearsal we held, and the dedication is a sight to see. I'm amazed at how talented everyone here is, and I'm so excited for you guys to see what we have been working on.
Hello. So this is my third and last year directing in the 1X, and each and every one of them has been such an adventure in their own unique way, this one included. First, I would like to say that without Elijah and Alice, this production would not have been possible, so I would like to thank them for being such fun partners in all of this. I would also like to thank the actors for always making us smile during every rehearsal, whether it be silly little jokes about really good coffee or amazing performances. I'm sure our actors are excited to put on this show for you all, and I'm excited for you all to see what our team has prepared for you all tonight. So, without further ado, we would like to present to you Behind the Counter Beneath the Smile.
Yet another wave of fear has infected our state. Ladies and gentlemen, authorities have confirmed earlier this morning that a fifth victim has been found. Police still have no concrete suspect, but their assessments suggest they are a tall, male individual.
Another one. Makes you think, huh?
Yeah.
While the exact motive of this killer remains unclear, law enforcement urges those in the surrounding area to remain cautious and report any suspicious activity they come across immediately.
You hear that, Cass? Another one! This could be, well, let's just say it's gonna get us noticed. Might even put us on the map.
What are you on about?
Think about it. Once this maniac gets caught, I'm gonna be famous.
What makes you think people are going to come running to this place? The closest incident was over 10 miles from here.
The story is what's gonna matter in the end, and we're gonna be a part of it. You see, they don't need to know where it happened. They just need to know where to put their wallets.
Don't you think that's wrong? Profiting off of other people's suffering?
Wrong? Nope. Practical and innovative? Yes. And here is how.
Yes, but...
There are no buts about this, Cass. Trust me. Once they catch him, I'm gonna be rich. It's about time I started experiencing the life I always meant to have. The Greenwood life.
I doubt those tourists you want to attract are going to make you as rich as them.
I bet they will. In fact, I'm counting on it. I already spent a hefty sum on posters, advertisements, and brand new attractions. Just think of it. Think of this. Fontaine's Murder Bistro. Come for the food, stay for the killer attractions.
And if that doesn't work, what are you going to do?
That's a good one. No, that will never happen. Positive thoughts, Cass. Positive thoughts.
If you say so. Is that who I think it is, Selina?
Hey, Cass.
How you been, girl? I feel like it's been ages since you last came in.
I've been better. I just needed to get out of the house for a bit.
Husband been keeping you all to himself, huh?
You could say that.
Want some coffee? And don't worry, it's not the cheap stuff you know who buys. Brought it from home.
I don't have any money on me.
Oh, don't worry. It's on me.
Thanks, Cass. I need this more than you know.
Cass, I'm leaving for the day. I assume you have everything covered?
Don't I always?
That's a spirit. See ya.
How How a man who owns a place like this could be so frugal is beyond me.
Well, Cass, you wanted this job.
Look, college ain't cheap, and I got bills to pay. No other job was hiring, so I had no choice.
You would have been better off moving back in with your mother.
That'll never happen.
Why not?
Because that's a bad idea.
You know, you never told me what happened between the two of you.
Because I don't like to talk about it.
But wouldn't talking about it help? I mean, get to the root problem, that is.
I already know what the problem is. She's the one with the problem, after all I've done for her.
What are you hiding? It was something juicy, wasn't it? Now you gotta tell me.
I don't have to tell you anything, but enough about me. What's new in your world?
Fine, but we'll come back to this later. Nothing much, really. I've been doing a lot of personal things, reading, baking. I even went hiking.
And how's that?
I no longer hike.
Is there some sort of story behind that?
Maybe. If I tell you, could I get one of those famous blueberry muffins you always make?
They're only famous to you. Nobody else likes them.
Well, I love them, and that's all that matters.
That's good enough for me. Tell you what, if you tell me that story, I'll get you some muffins.
Okay, fine. So I was walking down the trail, you know the one by the fountain?
Yeah?
And then this bear just comes out of nowhere. At first he doesn't notice me, but once we lock eyes, he...
There you are, woman! I've been looking for you all day!
Brandon, I thought you were still in bed.
I was until I woke up and realized you weren't there. Then you could sneak off, huh?
I just came in to get some breakfast, Brandon. There's no harm in that.
Breakfast, please. You don't need breakfast. Anything you want, you could be making at home. Look, grab your things. I need you back home now.
Just let me finish up here with Cass and I'll be home soon, Brandon. I promise.
Soon is not good enough. I'm not going to be waiting all day for you. Hurry up!
Oh, Selina.
Don't say it. Just don't say it.
You can't just expect me to see that and not say something. I mean, look at him.
I should probably go. Don't want him tearing up the place.
He'd do that?
There's no telling what he'll do when he's mad.
Look, just stay here.
Cass, I can't let anyone else get hurt, especially not you.
And you? Who's going to protect you?
Stop worrying about me. I can handle him.
I'm not going to repeat myself, so listen closely. You got 5 minutes to get in that car before I drag you out of here!
No, you're not leaving with that monster.
You heard him, Cass. I'm not trying to make my life any worse.
Hide in the bathroom. Trust me.
Cass, I don't know.
Trust me. Don't worry, Selina. After today, he won't be a problem any longer.
It always amazes me how, instead of eating at home, you choose to eat at one of these run-down, flea-ridden, poorly cleaned establishments.
Well, that may be true, Chives, but home is missing one thing.
And what's that, sir?
Her.
Is that the Miles Greenwood?
The one and only. How have you been?
I've been better.
Do you want to talk about it?
I'd rather not.
Well, whatever it is, make sure it doesn't take away that radiating smile of yours.
Well, Miles Greenwood, your compliments are as finely tailored as that suit.
This old thing, please, this is like over 3 years old.
More like 3 weeks old, sir.
Chives, you only know my name. Keep going.
Shutting up, sir. Shutting up.
Regardless of how old or not old the suit may be, I appreciate the call.
No, thank you.
Of course, you know you mean a lot too. Never mind. Is you know who here?
Oh, don't worry. He left already. Just before you got here, in fact.
I don't understand why you still work for him.
Well, someone has to. Sure, the pay may not be great all the time, but I get by.
But what if you didn't have to just get by? What if you found a better job?
Please, no one in this town is hiring, nor would they want to hire someone who used to work for Fontaine.
I'm sure that if you tried, you'd find a place that's perfect for you. And one that pays a lot. Much more than you say you make here.
If you say so, Miles.
I'm serious. You're so smart and driven. If you applied yourself, I'm sure you could do great things.
Yeah, great things. Well, great things don't pay my bills or put food on the table.
They can in time.
I don't have time, Miles. I wish I did, but I don't. Speaking of time, I've got to go take those muffins out of the oven.
What a woman.
Perhaps you should express your admiration to her.
Me?
No, I couldn't.
And why not? A man of your stature and undeniable charm could surely grab the attention of any man or woman you wanted.
But the question is, does she want the real me, Chives?
The real you, sir? With all due respect, I think practically everyone swoons in your presence. I don't think they're too concerned about the real you.
That's exactly what troubles me. They admire the facade, the wealth, the name. I long for someone who will love and appreciate me for everything, not just the size of my bank account.
Well, sir, I'm afraid your longing may have to wait in the back seat for now. Your mother was very clear about the importance of a suitable match, especially if you intend to assume control of the family business.
Screw the family business. I never asked for any of this. If it were up to me, I'd gladly hand it over to anyone.
Come on, you don't mean that. Your family has done a lot of good, including helping the people of this town prosper.
You mean suffer? My family has done nothing but hurt the good and hardworking people of this town for ages, and I can't in good conscience be a part of that.
I wish I had your sense of rebellion. I really wish I did.
Did you see where Cass went?
Miss Spartan said she'd be right back. Perhaps she's using the bathroom.
Good to see you too, Selina. As I was saying, Chives.
No! Get up! Please! Someone call 911!
Oh, even now, sir. Even
Please,
now.
get up! Cass, don't just stand there! Do something! Do anything!
Here you go, Selina. Just wait here. I'll get you something to drink.
I don't want anything to drink.
Selina, you need something to keep your nerves down.
I said I don't want anything!
Selina!
I'm sorry, Cass. This is all my fault. He told me to get in the car with him.
Selina.
Watch, Cass. He told me to get in the car with him and I didn't listen! I never listened.
Selina, what Brendan did, that's not on you.
You act like you know. You weren't there, Cass. You didn't see. You don't know anything about what happened.
I do know. I saw how he treated you this morning.
You saw 5 minutes, Cass. 5 minutes of a bad day. You don't know anything about what we had.
Well, forgive me for being observant, for caring about my friend. I just don't understand how you could stay with someone who treated you the way he did.
There were good times too. Before he got like this. He used to be different. I loved him, Cass, with all of my heart.
Selina, look at me. Look at me.
What?
That wasn't love, Selina. That was something else. Something unhealthy.
You don't
Something that hurt you.
That was love. It was just difficult. He just showed it in his own way.
Selina, deep down you know that's not true. You just won't admit it to yourself.
As if you know.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, come on, Cass. You know I love you, but let's be real. You know nothing about love. Real, messy love.
And why is that?
Because you've never been in love, have you? You've never had a man look your way. Not the way Brandon looked at me, even when he was mad. You've never had that kind of connection. And I truly mean ever.
That's not fair, Selina, and you know it. And I have been in love. Once.
Oh, yeah? To who? Someone I know, because in all of the years that I've known you.
It doesn't matter.
Right. Proves my point.
God, you're infuriating.
Me? You're the one acting like you all know the answers. You weren't there, Cass. You know nothing about what we had. He used to be good.
When he wasn't drinking, you mean? When he wasn't yelling at you? No, I got it. When he wasn't hitting you?
Like I said, he wasn't all that bad. If you had known him before, you might have even liked him.
Well, that'll never happen because unlike you, I don't sleep with abusers.
For the last time, he wasn't an abuser!
Fontaine's French cuisine, this is Cass speaking. How may I help you? Just a moment. It's for you.
Who?
The hospital.
Yes? Yes, this is she. No, that's not possible. I understand. Thank you for letting me know. He's gone, Cass.
What do you mean, Selina? Gone where?
Hospital said there was nothing they could do. He's dead, Cass. Brandon's dead!
I'm sorry, Selina, but maybe this is a good thing?
A good thing? A good thing?
I misspoke, I meant...
I know exactly what you meant, Cassandra. Do you know what your problem is?
No, I don't. Enlighten me.
You know when to shut your big mouth. Maybe that's why your mother hates you so much.
Too far. You went too far this time.
So did you, but that didn't stop you.
Get out.
What?
Get out.
Fine. I'll leave. Don't call me. Don't text me. Just forget you ever knew me, okay?
I will. Good. You should be thanking me.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing, Selina. Nothing at all. What have I done? We're closed. We're closed.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt your
Cleaning?
Yeah. I came to check on you and Selina.
I'm fine, thanks, but Selina's not. She's a mess.
I'm guessing the hospital called. Can't even imagine what she's going.
We had a fight. A big one.
Oh, I'm sorry. You want to talk about it?
I'd rather not.
Where have I heard that before? I lied to you. Partially.
What do you mean partially?
Look, this won't make much sense, so I need you to sit.
I don't understand.
Ever since I've met you, Cassandra, everything's changed. It's like the world finally makes sense. You're different than anyone I've come across in my life. You're real. So tonight, after everything that happened with Selina, the thought of not seeing you, of not knowing if you were all right, after everything, it was unbearable. So yes, I came because I was worried about Selina, but the pull to see you, to be near you, was stronger. Much stronger.
I don't know what to say.
Just say you feel the same. I know you do. I remember the way you looked at me when we were in high school. I never noticed you then, and that was my first mistake. I'm not making it again.
Well, would you look at that? The time is... You better get going. Your mother's probably worried about you.
I'll gladly keep her waiting for hours if it means I get to be here with you.
Stop! Just stop it! You don't know what you're saying. You can't possibly be in love with me. Someone like you? You'd never settle for someone like me.
You're wrong. I wouldn't just settle. I'd choose you, over and over again.
You can't possibly mean that.
How many times do I have to say that I do? 100? 1,000? I'll stand here for hours saying it until you believe me.
There's no need to. I love you too. I have for so long. And you're right. I have loved you since high school.
So then why are we waiting?
Because
Because?
you wouldn't look at me the same way.
Try me. There's nothing you could say that would make me love you any less.
How about this? How about now?
I don't understand.
I'm the killer. The one all those news stations have been talking about.
You're playing with me, right?
It's the truth. Now you see why we can't be together. Because of this!
Tell me everything. I need to understand.
From the beginning?
Yes.
Your childhood was a world full of privilege minds. Silver spoons, endless indulgence. Mine was the literal definition of fear. The constant dread of my father's anger, his drinking, the dangerous atmosphere that hung over our home. I was terrified. For myself, my mother for what he might do.
And?
One night, after hours at the bar, he kicked the door in. Forgot his keys, I think. He saw my mother standing there, doing nothing. But that was enough for him. He
what?
He beat her. Worse than ever before. 14 times. I counted each blow to her head. And as I stood there, watching her, taking it, something in me just snapped. I took an empty bottle and I hit him over the head the same amount of times. He fell to the floor and never got back up. I looked at my mother. The fear in her eyes, it was like nothing I'd ever seen.
I can't even imagine what that must have been like.
To this day, she still resents me for it, and there's nothing I can do to convince her otherwise. And now, whenever I see someone, anyone in the same situation, I just see red. It's like an itch I can't fully scratch.
Brandon, you mean?
Yep, that was me. I couldn't let Selina go with him. There's no telling what he'd do to her.
Does she know?
No, but that's what our fight was about. I basically told her she was stupid for loving him, even after all that happened. And I've lost the chance to get her some real help. I don't know what she'll do. I'm scared to see tomorrow. I don't want to admit this, but I'm pretty sure this is my fault.
No, don't say that. You were protecting her. You did what any other decent person would do. Brandon's behaviors were his responsibility, not yours. And any inner demons he was wrestling with, Selina shouldn't have had to bear any of it.
I just wish she'd see it that way.
She will. I'm sure of it.
So, what now?
I've got it, but you have to trust me.
Depends on what it is.
Let's leave.
Leave? And go where?
Anywhere but here.
But college, my apartment. Selina, how can I just leave all of that behind?
You can, and I know you can. Cass, it's time you start living for yourself and not other people.
But what about your family? Your business?
I don't need them, and I never wanted to inherit the family business. I have money in a nice house a few states over. But come with me. We both know there's nothing left in this town for either of us. Once we're gone, the sky's the limit.
I'm sorry. I can't. You deserve a good life with a good woman, and I can't give you that. Just go, Miles. Forget this place. Forget you ever saw me. Just go.
But Cass,
Go!
You could yell at me, you could scream at me, you could even hit me for all I care, but I'm not going anywhere. I never forgive myself if I just let you go. Cass, look at me.
Why? Why do you still want to be with me? Even after all I've done?
Because you're the most amazing woman I've ever come across in my life. I'm not afraid of your past, Cassandra. I want to face the future with you. All of it. The good and the bad.
And if I hurt you, what then?
Then we'll deal with it. Together.
Together.